Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. This is what I'm doing today. When I was going through the sisters' journals, I noticed that I had put 3 big pockets in there instead of 2, which is usually what I do, but I was going a little bit more this time. So this is my 3rd element that goes in the big pocket. And the flip through is going to be coming soon, so just saying. So this is a wallet that's got a photo flip. It's got around 10 flips in there. And then this one on this side has an expandable pocket so that you can put more photos if you fill the other thing up, or just memorabilia of any kind, whatever you want to put in there, right? So this is the, now I cut this down to fit what I needed it to fit. And I'll give you those measurements. But I'm just saying, just make it to whatever size you want it to be, or whatever you need it to fit into, right? So, okay, let's move this aside. This is my, yeah, you always cover that up. But this is the basic, this is the base of it. So, excuse me. It's 8 inches, because that's what I needed. You can make it any size you want. This is just a file folder, right? You can do all kinds of stuff with a file folder. By 11.5. That gave me what I needed to make the base for what I needed to make it for. Now I have about 1/2 inch here, but what I did was I scored it at 1.5. I like a 1.5 flap. It's not too big, it's not too little. It does the job for me. So, do what you want to do. Mine's a 1.5, okay? So, that's pretty simple, yeah? So, I've got some things already prepared here. Get it turned around the right way so that I can show you. All this is I just matted the background paper from the Sisters paper pack, or one of them, onto the base that I just showed you how to make. So you just mat it or leave it as just the file folder. It's okay, whichever way you want to do it. Now this is the photo flip part, and I thought I'd show you how to put in a couple, because that's all I'm, that's all I'm going to do for this. Oh, I haven't checked my glue yet. Sorry about that. Hopefully we won't have a problem. Now if you're really new to putting in this kind of thing, a little hinged flip, you might want to get a ruler. And now you don't have to use the double-sided tape. I like it because it gives me extra security, and I have, issues. So, but if you're new to this, just get you a ruler and put it right along here so that you can make sure you're getting your pages, your flips in here straight. I'm trying to get this one straight with the, oh my gosh. When you get on camera, everything goes wonky. I'm just saying, it does. And when you're doing this, make sure you flip that down, because that's what people are going to see, right? This don't matter. This matters because you need your photo flips to be down sort of straight-ish, right? Excuse my reach again. I gotta get something else that I didn't think to get out. Oh, it's in here somewhere. I know it is. Sure it is, down at the bottom. That's how that works. Get out of the way. Okay. Now, but yeah, just about 9 or 10 in each one is plenty to put in here, because you don't want it to get too bulky. If it gets too bulky, it won't fit in the pocket, even if it's the right size for, length and width. But yeah, if you're new to this, you can get a ruler, and that's not straight. And then just, put it on your side and put your flips down. What's going on with that? And then you can have them straight-ish. Now, on every photo flip thing, you're not going to do this many, okay? Most of the time you're going to do 4 or 5. That's just kind of the thing, you know. Okay, so that's the photo flip part. And once this is folded up for a little while, it's going to all lay flat. There's nothing that's going to be, you know, being all that. So, there. I'm not going to worry about it too much. So this side, all right, what I decided to do for this was, it's already got a back, and like I said, I didn't want to put too much more bulk in this because, yeah, I want it to be as flat as possible when I put it into the journal. Now this would also be a good thing for, like, if you're doing a Happy Mail thing or whatever, you can do one of these. So I'm going to let this base part be the back of the element that I'm putting in, right? So it's going to go in like that, and then I'll put my, I'm only putting 2 pockets in this because, yeah, like I said, bulk is a thing. Trying to keep that down. I didn't mat the inside because not much of any of that's going to show. So, yep. I hope you guys are having some fun with your crafting. I've been having loads of fun, and so many plans now for what's next, you know. Spring is just around the corner, even though they're saying it's going to snow again today. They say that. Yep. One day it's all nice and pretty and sunshiny and everything, and then, oh, it's going to snow. Snow showers. And I'm like, really? You know? I like snow. I guess I'm just looking forward to spring. Does that make sense? Okay, now this is one of the pockets that's going to go in. And it's just going to sit right inside, right? In there. I thought I'd show you how I make these because not everybody makes them the way I do. This is measured to fit in here. So this is 7. This piece is 7 1/4. So I cut, I cut these to be the width of 7 3/4 so that I could have a 1/4 inch to score on each side, right? So I did that. I cut it to size and I scored it 1/4 inch on each side. The reason I do that is that I want to do a little gusset in there. Now you don't have to. Lots of people just glue the sides together, and that's fine. If you want to do it that way, go right on ahead and do it that way. I like to take this out and then do, then just cut that off. It's not necessary. You can just cut the, you know, measure it to whatever size you want and then just glue these flat together. Lots of people do that. I've seen lots of people do it. I like it to do what I like it to do, right? Then I'm going to press this down and press this down because I want that to lay flat, because it's going to give me plenty of room. Oh, also I want to do this. Get a little bit of edge off this. Now, if you're new to doing these kind of things, start from the top. I'll do this one properly, right? Start from the top score line and then trim it that way. That's the way to get it for sure, right? Every time. Until you get some practice under your belt, and then, you know, just cut it willy-nilly. It's a thing, right? Okay. So, as per my usual, I'm going to put double stick on here because, yeah, my insecurity issues. Okay, so once we get this together, we'll put a little bit of this on the side, side. Here it is. You always have to press double stick tape. Now, it might not look like I'm pressing very hard, but I am. I want that to stay down there and behave itself. It makes it easier to get the backing off of it. I do one side at a time because, yeah, it's insecurity issues. I know it's a thing, but it is what it is. So there you go. Someone make sure from the middle out and get that straight. See, if you press in the middle and you come this way, you're gonna have it straight-ish. All right. Okay. So hopefully I'm staying in shot with all my turning around and around and around. All right, that's out. Do this one. Put some glue in there so I get good adhesion. Okay, there we go. That's that. What'd I do with the other one? Here it is. Now this one I've already got tape on both sides. So my little trick for getting them in the same place is to stack them together and then squidge this one down just a little bit. And you have your guide for where to put your tape. Does that make sense? That's what I do. So, yeah, I'm only doing 2 on this one because of bulkiness and such. You can do as many as you want. I'm just trying to keep it flat. What do I do with that? Okay. All right, now I've got these together. What I'm going to do is go ahead and take this one off and carefully hold these a little bit apart and put them, cut it out, and put them together and then squash that down, right? Hope that made sense. So then you've got your expandableness of it. So, excuse me, you want them to just sit right inside there, right? So that, yeah, there you go. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one. You can do either side first, it doesn't matter really, but I'm gonna do this one because I think at this moment in life it seems like it would be the simplest one to do. Okay, get it straight, because you know it's one of those forever hold your peace kind of things. If you well, I guess you can tear it apart though. I mean, I've done that. Okay. Now it's straight as it's gonna get, so you just take the back one off and fold it over. Yeah. And there you go. You've got your expandable, and by putting those gussets in there, to me it gives it a lot more room inside. If you had just glued these down, you're going to have it like that, and it's going to be less room to get your stuff in, and you have more chance of it coming apart on the edges. It's just my, you know, my silliness that I like to do it that way. Okay, now let's put the lid on this, right? Okay, so I want it to be straight. Yeah, so I want it to be like so. So, yep, let's do this. And get this down. I'm so looking forward to finishing the sisters' journals. It's a little sad, of course, because every time I finish one, I go, oh, well, wait a minute. I could have done this and this and this, and I get so many ideas. I have to narrow my focus, right? And I can't do everything in one journal, so I did make 2 this time. But, you know, it is what it is. And I do have another one, the file folder one. Now, see, line this up on here and get it straight before you press this down and then press that down. Yep. That gives you plenty of, you know, time to get it straight, room to maneuver things and all that kind of stuff, right? So then you have that. Excuse me. Okay. So now we do the fun stuff. I do love the Velcro. It's fun. Okay, there you go. Once you put one on top, then just sit the other one on top of that. You can close this whichever way you want. You can do the, you know, do an eyelet or a brad and make your circle and tie it up. That's fine. I didn't choose to do that with these because I'm just going for fun and easy on this because I'm finishing this project up. And sometimes when you get to the end of a project, you want just super simple and super easy, right? This I'm going to put 3 on because it may be overkill, but yeah, I'm going to do it that way. I want it to stay fastened for whoever gets this journal. I want it to be, you know, good quality. If they put a bunch of stuff in there, you know, I want this to stay fastened. It's a thing. Yep, there's that one. Sorry about the crinkling, but you know, crafting has crinkling in it. And that one. And this one. Aren't we being bold today? Okay, now hold this down on this edge when you put this over. And then you've got it, right? Of course, me, I'm gonna, you know, do this. So then I'm making sure that I'm pressing it on there really good. Now, of course, I will decorate this one. Do love those Velcros, dude. They're just awesome. There you go. Now, that's the basic of what I'm doing for this one. And this one's going to look pretty much like this one. Excuse me again. Not too much lace. A little bit, because, you know, it's me. I have to. But not too much, because it's going to be going in and out of a big pocket, right? I would show you the pocket it's going in and out of, but I don't want to give you a sneak peek yet. That journal is awesome. Those journals, there's 2 of them that are just alike. The file folder one is not done yet. It'll have its own flip through. But the 2 that have the 2 envelope journals that I made that are just wow. That flip through is coming up real soon. So keep an eye out for that one. It's gonna be fun. Okay, a reminder, the Sisters Paper Pack is in my Etsy shop. There's loads of freebies on my website to go with it. Most of the, I think all of the paper packs I have in my Etsy have freebies. So if you go on there and buy one, go on my website and find the freebies that go with it, because there are some. So yeah, julieworthington.com, freebies tab at the top of the page, or if you're on a cell phone, there's a 3-line thing that you hit and it goes to menu and you go to freebies that way. However you want to do that, I've got some more specific directions down in the description box. Have fun with it. Get the freebies whether you buy the kit or not. It's all good. But yeah, this is my last element for my sister's journals. It's been a fun journey, and I've thought of my sister and the friends I've had that have been like sisters all throughout this journal making journey. So that's been a lot of fun. Okay, you guys take care. Please like and subscribe, pretty please. Thanks for watching. TTFN.